You're pretty as fuck. Guys. I'm purple. Blah, 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 blah. And those colors. Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. He's the visor back with another scary reaction video. He's on the scary content. So we can do that for you guys. Written the top 5 scary graphic novels you need to read. Guys, there's so many fucking scary comics out there, by the way. Look at this fun ass bitch. You enjoy scary content. You just want scary reviews and features, please the like button. You subscribe and you click the notification bell icon from every night on Twitch. Go check out streams working amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
Horror novels have been essential
Here
reading since, well, the novel was invented. For folks who want to get a little deeper into a story or really love world building, it is the perfect vehicle for just that kind of stuff. Plus, you can't get jump scared while reading, as far as I know. However, there are some visual aspects of horror that simply cannot be translated into the written word. Thankfully, graphic novels exist, and horror graphic novels, they're wicked. So sit back, relax, and let me recommend some pictorial paperbacks for you to peruse next time you're feeling fearless. Hello, horror heads, and welcome back to the scariest channel on YouTube, Top 5.
Dude, you wanna know what I love about my eyes, bro? Completely random, but I like how they have like this natural, like, I don't know if this is healthy or not. It's probably because I don't know, sleep-wise, I don't know. But I just like how my eyes got, like, this, like, little red, like, blood outline to it, you know? Like, my eye, tell me I'm not the only one that sees my eyes kind of looking red in a way. I like that. It's cool as fuck.
Scary videos.
Like the
I'm
outline
your horror
of it.
host, 𝐭𝐤𝐬, and today we talked about the top 5 scary graphic novels that you need to read. Before we get started, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more pernicious page turners. Just a heads up, I'm not going to include any manga on this list, as we've done a few scary horror manga videos and I want to keep things fresh. Yes, we all know who Junji Ito is at this point. Perfect! Let's get going. Coming in at number 5, we've got From Hell, an eerily illustrated tale of Jack the Ripper, written by Alan Moore and illustrated by Eddie Campbell. What else could you ask for? From Hell is the story of the world's most famous serial killer and the events that caused such speculation around the murders. The story kicks off during the Whitechapel murders of the late Victorian era. Moore blends history with educated speculation in order to weave a terrifying tale of royal cover-ups, Freemason visions, and brutal violence. While From Hell does cover plenty of real events, it also serves as a character study of a high-ranking Freemason, Gull. He's employed by the royal family to cover up a scandalous matter and ends up going a little mad with power. After realizing that a group of prostitutes was aware of a baby with royal connections, he and a carriage driver enact a vicious campaign of violence against them. For those familiar with—
I don't think I've ever seen a fucking carriage in my goddamn life. I've never seen a fucking carriage once in my life. Dead serious. No, no. I've never seen a carriage. I've seen like fucking, what's it called? Those like little, those trailers that like fucking horses pull. Like, I've seen horses pull like little trailers, but like I've never seen like fucking goddamn. I can't remember the last time I've seen a fucking whatever the.
With the Whitechapel murders, this will sound a little familiar. It even includes the origin of the famous From Hell letter, which made Jack the Ripper a household name at the time. Even beyond the business aspects of his murder, Gull envisions a future long after his violent acts are done. He sees a world where masculinity has totally dominated femininity, supposedly thanks to his reign of terror. He even manages to see the work he's inspired through visions, like copycat killers and morbid artists interested in serial killers. While not totally historically accurate, From Hell is a fascinating read with plenty of insight into the Whitechapel murders and Jack the Ripper himself. The black and white art is often grim and grisly and accentuates the tale well. If you're wondering if it's gruesome enough for you, just know that it was banned in Australia for weeks.
Oh, I didn't think it was gruesome enough for me.
After some customs officers seized copies headed to Quality Comics. If it's getting banned in Australia, you know there's some good stuff in there. Coming in at number 4, we've got Harrow County. Now, for something totally different, we have a beautifully rendered tale of reincarnated witches and sentient skin. Oh yeah. Written and illustrated by Cullen Bunn and Tyler Crook, Harrow County is a fascinating little number full of gorgeous, if not horrifying monsters, or haints, as they like to call them. Each haint, while monstrous, seems to have a personality that's brought out by Emmy, the reincarnation of witch Hester Beck. All done up in gorgeous watercolors, this is a world full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. Most of these haints will remain hidden until they—
Holy shit.
they want to be seen, and some are smarter than others. They might greet you head on and try to make use of you for their own purposes. The monsters you'll get to know the best, though, are from the family. See, the world of Harrow County goes back.
What's he look like?
Way back.
He looks like that one fucking, I don't know. He looks like a skinwalker to me.
Famous witches and warlocks and other magical beings have been reincarnated for ages, with each new iteration taking over the tasks performed by the last. They all feel duty-bound to continue their work, sometimes leading them to act ruthlessly and crudely. Oh, and the way they gain more power is pretty filthy, so maybe don't head in on a full stomach. If you like varied monsters, vile prophecies, and southern fried accents, give Harrow County a read. There's a big omnibus coming in the new year, so if you...
Southern fried accents? Yeah, bro. We're all just taking a road trip, man, you know, and then all of a sudden, oh, wow, you go to that, like, weird-ass, sketchy fucking place in the middle of nowhere, bro, and then you see that goddamn, you know, there's, like, you don't know, we've all went on a road trip, bro, and there's those cheap-ass, like, restaurants in the middle of fucking nowhere. You go inside, bro, and it smells like goddamn, the most, like, what's it called, hillbilly smell ever, bruh. Like, you got all the fucking motherfuckers with, like, overalls and shit. I'm gonna go be completely for real. Overalls go hard, bruh. I'm gonna be completely for real. Like, I'm not saying I want to wear it, but it's like, I think overalls actually do go hard. Like, I think farmer drip, it goes crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You can wait till then. You might save a little cash, too. Coming in at number 3, we've got witches. We've got some more witches in store for you, but these are a little different. Writer Scott Snyder pens a fascinating portrait of these supernatural creatures. They're not the green-skinned, pointy hat-wearing cat lovers we're all familiar with. They don't turn people to newts expecting that they'll get better. No, these are witches with a Y. Much worse, much more sinister. These witches wait deep in the woods and let the desires deep in people's hearts bring tributes and victims to their doorstep. This series focuses on the Rook family and their missteps. After their daughter Sailor was aggressively bullied, the bully mysteriously disappeared. This led to plenty of rumors and forced the Rooks to leave town and start fresh. However, some of the little birdies followed them, making the adjustment even more difficult. And if that wasn't bad enough, the Rooks have pretty much no idea about the supernatural secrets the town is hiding. Beneath the forest dwells a society of witches, beings who the locals sacrifice people to in exchange for priceless boons. If you smear someone with green goop and ask for something in exchange, the witches will snatch up the pledge and grant your wish.
Nickelodeon slime.
This leads to some terrible betrayals of trust and horrific reveals. The illustrations by Jock of Batman and Wolverine fame are striking and accentuate the dark story well. If you weren't afraid of the woods before, you will be after reading this.
And I'm never gonna be afraid of the woods, bro. You wanna know why? Because that's gonna be like my fucking... Dude, like, the place I live in the future is gonna have like a fucking forest 100%. And I can't wait for the days when it's like foggy, bro, because I'm going to go in there and go crazy. Oh, my God. Ooh. Like I said in one of my other videos, bro, I would so want to just fuck someone in like a foggy forest, bro, or like a field. That's like the dream, bro. That's like, that goes crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Coming in at number 2, we've got Black Hole. Some might describe this one as It Follows by way of David Cronenberg, written and illustrated by Charles Burns. If that doesn't sell you on Black Hole immediately, I don't know what to say. Set in the 70s, Black Hole is a look at the lives of some suburban Seattleite teenagers. Good start for any horror media, but just you wait.
Get some better skincare.
There's a disease that swept through town, which affects the youth more than anyone else. It's transmitted between victims through sexual contact and manifests in unexpected and disgusting ways. Often there are horrifying disfigurements that happen as a result. Some can be effectively hidden and some are unavoidable. But once you get it, you'll always have it. Permanent body horror. After meeting the main characters, you would expect that some sort of plague battle would occur. However, we are treated to a different story. We instead get a portrait of American high school life. Cliques, cruelty, alienation, uncertainty, and more. That's the real horror, right? Well, it is until the murders begin. As teens who catch this disease run away from home and to an encampment full of people like them, strange things start.
Vampires. Dude, I was supposed to have fangs the other fucking day, and they actually looked really good. And then, of course, they decided to be cheap as fuck, and they fell out of my mouth. The thermoplastic sucked ass. I put that shit in, like, hot, steaming water. I didn't know how the fuck to do it. Like, I literally had to have my fucking mom help me with that shit. I had no clue what the fuck it was. Like, it made no sense. But basically, it wasn't as complex as I thought it'd be. Literally, all you do is, like... And that's another thing, but that's how I always knew that I was meant to be, like, somebody, like a person with a purpose in life. Because, I don't know, for some odd reason, like, when it comes to people that, like, do, like, I don't know, special people in life, what I mean by that is, like, people that, like, end up having, like, making it big, or, like, they were destined to be someone special or something like that. It's always like they always struggle with like when it comes to like common sense things or like just doing normal things that everyone else does, and they just struggle to that. Like for some odd reason, bro, it's just I can't work a 9 to 5. Like that's how it's always been for me, and that's how I know that I'm gonna make it big, because it's like I literally saw like a bunch of videos on how like chosen ones can't work 9 to 5s, all that shit. Like that's a real thing, bro. It's like it's not even that I'm stupid. It's like I genuinely like, cause I'm really smart when it comes to like this shit. Never mind. I'm done. The point is like I don't know. For some odd reason I struggle when it comes to some things, but it's like I don't fucking know. I'm saying a whole bunch of nothing, but yeah, basically like literally all you had to do with the thermoplastic was like you put it in like fucking water, like hot steaming water. Like literally I took a cup of water and I put it in the microwave, and the water fucking was hot as fuck when I got it out.
Start happening. Some folks are less friendly than others, to say the least. The illustrations are black and white, adding to the eerie, surreal feeling of the story. Many of the characters kind of look unsettling before their mutations even take place, and once the disfigurements appear, they become genuinely horrible to behold. And finally, at number 1, we've got Beautiful Darkness. Oh man, this one will take you on a wild ride. I don't want to spoil too much, but I feel like I have to set it up a little. Beautiful Darkness begins like a fairy tale, which actually should tell you quite a bit right away. A race of tiny people the size of fruit flies must leave their home and survive in the woods. They're led by Aurora, a kind and sweet girl who's thrust into action. At first, the tale is fun and cute and sort of carefree. The art is definitely cute and colorful, and all the characters seem to be whimsical, if not inconsequential. This changes pretty quickly though. It can be read as a tale concerning how quickly people can revert to base survival instinct and what it means to be human. Now that they've been sent out, they must find a way to survive in the harsh, unforgiving wilderness. This
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I could feel this.
Causes factions to splinter and psychotic leaders to take control. Soon, violence and manipulation take over, and the group becomes tribalistic and animalistic. Betrayal and contempt are abound, causing characters to develop violent and vindictive personalities. Survival becomes the one and only goal, with many human traits being shed in service of this.
Dude, what the fuck? You're pretty as fuck. You're pretty as fuck. Guys. I'm purple. Thanos colors.
Juxtaposition is the name of the game here.
Wait, Thanos was green, right?
With the art often lulling readers into a sense of benign security before showing them something truly disturbing. Beautiful Darkness is exactly what the title implies, and I would recommend going in as blind as possible. Alright, who's looking at their local library e-catalog as we speak? Maybe calling a local bookstore to see if there are any
I can't remember the last time I fucking went to a library, bruh. When was the last time you actually, like, went to a library? Like, be for real. Like a public library. I can't lie. My old library used to have really good books, but I hate reading. And I'm not saying that because I can't read. I can read. People always like, you can't read. I can actually read. It's just I hate reading. It's just my dopamine levels, bro. Anyone with ADHD knows the struggle. Like, I don't even think I have ADHD anymore. I think mine's low-key starting to fade, but it's like when it comes to reading books, bro, my dopamine levels just fucking cruise to like goddamn below hell, you know what I'm saying?
Stock. There's nothing quite like flipping through a graphic novel for the first time. What did you think of the list?
But graphic novels are different. Like, that's something I could actually get into, you know?
Have you read any of these? Do you plan on reading all the entries? What's your favorite scary graphic novel? Make sure you let me...
Well, guys, as of this video, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Which one of those graphic novels was the most interesting to you? If you're scary content, you know what Scary's features and to do. I'll see you next one. Peace!
Extra large money.